with the angriest man in the Warriors. You're not the biggest man, but where does all that anger come from?
I wouldn't say the angriest man, but I'd say probably the most energy, I reckon. But I don't know. I guess growing up in a family of three older brothers and being the youngest, there was always a challenge on who was going to run it straight and who was going to feed me. So I guess growing up in a family like that is maybe who I am today. So
you're right about your energy and the way that you attack everything at 100 miles an hour. I love that. Mate, what do you like? Do you think there's another energy that's been brought in this year that's going to join you in doing what you do quite well?
Oh, for sure. I think like every NRL player or any rugby league player, you want to improve every year, and it's been a tough pre-season, but I think I put my best foot forward, and it's probably been one of my best pre-seasons. So I'm definitely looking forward to the year and the squad we have and what we can do. So yeah, I'm very excited and I'm very confident. So yeah, looking forward to next Friday.
Mate, tell me a little bit about like our listeners. I'm trying to give people an insight into the minds of footballers. Back in the old days when I was playing, the banter was quite robust.
Yeah.
Like, what's the banter like in the modern day football?
Oh, the banter's still there for sure. Obviously now there's a lot of young boys coming through, and I know when I came through, I wasn't as young as some of the boys coming through. So when I came through, it was probably a bit more old school in terms of like the older boys and earning your respect kind of thing. And now it's a bit different. I mean, you got to nurture some of these young boys and kind of show them the ropes and teach them the right way, I guess. But at the same time, be stern as well. And obviously, like they got to, I wouldn't say earn the respect, but obviously, respect isn't given, but it's obviously earned over doing things properly and showing respect back as well. But yeah, I think the banter's still there. The boys are always trying to laugh and the boys are always spraying each other, so the banter's always healthy.
Just talk to me a little bit about Metcalf and Tamari Martin. Three tries out there on the left edge.
Yeah.
Bit of depth of the halves. You excited about those guys possibly getting a shot this year?
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, it was only a trial, but in saying that, I thought the boys played really well. I thought they had a good combination there. Luke, a bit unfortunate with his hamstring injury, but he'll definitely get a run this year at some stage. But yeah, I thought they combined really, really well, and I thought their connection around the ruck there, and when they wanted the ball and when Luke wanted the ball, they were just always moving off the ball. So it's like I said before, it's exciting times.
Marcelo, you strike me as a pretty honest guy. So let's talk defence, okay?
Yeah.
And the defence on the edges has been a bit sort of off in the last couple of years. What do you say to the players around you about how you strengthen that with your voice on the wing?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, you've been around footy for a long time, so you understand how defence works. But I feel like sometimes you can have systems and structures in place, but if you're not communicating under pressure, then it'll fall apart. And that's what footy is, under pressure. You got to make certain decisions and make sometimes decisions that you win a game potentially or lose a game. So they've been on the wing. Nowadays, you pretty much can make that happen or make it not happen. So you could win us a game or lose us a game, I guess, in defence. So it's crucial. It's massive. It's very important. So talk is massive, and I'm always trying to drive that communication, but not just driving noise. I want to be making sure I'm driving, constructive communication, not just screaming for the sake of screaming. I'm making sure, I'm communicating with my centre and making sure our back row and our half are talking as well and working together.
Mate, we've had some great centres and wingers play for the club. The Rawputty boys, Tia Rawputty, Kevin Edel, Richie Blackmore. You got Francis Melly, who you remind me a lot of on the wing.
Sure.
Who do you model your game off?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, I reckon as a player, I'm still kind of evolving, and in terms of finding my feet, I know my value as an NRL player, and I know what I can bring, I guess. But now, great question. I guess I don't know. I'm obviously watching a lot of footy. I'm a massive footy fan, and obviously coming from Canterbury Bulldogs, I like to lean a lot on Brett Morris. Brett was an awesome winger, in my opinion, one of the best wingers. I reckon the best winger to ever play the game. In my opinion, just the way he played the game, and I guess we've seen all his awesome tries and what he did as a try scorer, I guess, in attack. But no one sort of talks about how many tries he saved in defence and his work off the ball. So, you know, I kind of keep in touch with Brett today as well, and you know, he's been a massive part of where I am today. He's always there to lend a hand, and if I want to have a conversation, he's always there. He's been awesome. But yeah, probably someone like that. You know, I mean, just the way he played the game in terms of the way he defended. Like if you go back and watch his games, the way he tracked off the ball and stuff like that is massive. So, but in saying that too, I guess like in terms of like the way I want to run the ball is definitely like I know I'm a bit smaller than Manu and Francis, but I do want to kind of be a bit aggressive with my carry, but sometimes be smart as well.
You're certainly an aggressive carry, mate. Hey, thanks for talking to us on SENZ. Keep up the good work, and well, we love watching you play. Your energy is absolutely superb. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
SENZ.